think it's time to start off this vlog that I've been planning for a while. Actually, it's about a trip that I've been planning for a while and that I've been preparing for a while, but up until now I didn't feel like anything is interesting enough to vlog. So basically I have decided to spend my winter in Portugal. It's one of my biggest dreams, and this year it just feels right to do it because of all the different commitments. Sometimes it's not feasible, but this year it is. It's a good timing, and I've cleared everything with work and also with my therapist, which sometimes is tricky for such a long time. So yeah, and I've been planning it for a good sort of probably 6 months in my head, obviously, but only recently I've started doing things, which feels good because it kind of gets so overwhelming with everything you need to think about. The other thing why it is more exciting than usual is that I've decided to drive it. So because I would like to take my little companion here. It's going to be an interesting experiment. A bit of background information: Elfie doesn't really love the car. Whenever I bring her to the cat sitter, she complains a lot in the car, but once we get there she's totally relaxed, like instantly. So it's not like she's distressed. I've decided to risk it. I know she's not going to love me for it, but I just think it's going to be better to have my car with me when I'm there for that amount of time. I've looked at rental cars and they're quite expensive, so is petrol. I don't think I'm gonna, I don't think financially it makes that much of a difference, to be honest, but it's just nicer to have my own car when I have her with me. I've booked a good 10 days off to do it, so I'm gonna make a little holiday road trip out of it. We have a few stays that are like 2 nights, then there's a few stays that are just 1 night stop, just to kind of get a feel how much she can bear. And November is still a nice time to go to all these regions that we're going to. So I'm going through France, obviously, Spain, and then Portugal. It's probably going to be fairly mild everywhere, hopefully. Yeah, so that is what I'm planning. We are about 3 weeks away. So it's getting serious, but I've been able to tick off a lot of things. I found some people that are going to live in my flat whilst I'm away, which is huge, obviously. I wasn't sure if that, if I could make it work, because I only wanted someone in here that I feel comfortable with, obviously. Right now, got the contract ready for them. I actually made a mind map, which I will film later and enter here, just to make sure I think about everything. So yeah, the flat is sorted. Then I'm gonna get my car checked again. Trained Elfie all these past months to walk on a leash. I got her like a travel toilet, cat litter box, which I'm training her on right now. See how it goes. My 2 major concerns are that something's gonna happen to the car, like that the car breaks down, which hopefully won't be the case if I get it checked, and that it stresses her immensely. I don't know, inspiring that it's so easy to do it once you've set your mind to it. So yeah, and then obviously I'm dreaming about my coast walks already, because it's gotten very autumnal in Cologne, which it's still nice. We still have leaves on the trees and things like that, but I know what it's gonna turn into not so long from now. Let's see where we go from here. So this is all the stuff I've done in Cologne. So searched for subtenants, got their contract together. I'm making a list of useful tips for them. I'm still gonna try and get a plumber over because one of the sinks is a bit clogged. Let's see if I can do that. I hired a cleaner during the time I'm away. My balcony is ready for winter. This is happening this weekend. So my car is being checked, winter tires on, and ordered a new credit card because my other one is expiring. Luckily I saw that before I left. The cat's all prepared with her little what you call it, she needs like a tick and flea thing, which I've done, and I've got her little travel toilet, and I've ordered all her food, and these are my stops. So all of the ones I've crossed out, I've booked accommodation, and there's 2 left that I'm gonna do whilst I'm on the road. I'm having a unexpected cat-free day today, and I've used that time to already pack some stuff and also rearrange stuff in the flat for the subtenants, and it's good to actually do it without Elfie because she catches on to it. Definitely, she kind of gets nervous whenever I start packing my bags because she knows something's happening. So quite good use of time. I'm feeling fairly organized. I'm now going to go downstairs to my basement, and I'm going to swap some of these things around because these, I'm quite precious about my cups and glasses and whatever, because I always buy them when I travel, or like they mean something to me. So I'm gonna swap them over for the ones that I'm not so attached to, just in case anything breaks. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing today when the cat's out of the house. Today's Wednesday and we're meaning to leave on Saturday. So look who's come for a visit. COVID finally found me. After 3 years, found its way to my door. Anyway, so this means I had to rearrange everything. I had to cancel or postpone everything. Here in Germany, the regulations are that you can't go anywhere until you test negative again. I know it's different in some other European countries, but here I basically have to wait until I can test myself free. Also, I had to make sure that my subtenants know, because obviously they're meant to take my flat from the beginning of November. So hopefully I'll be done by then, to be honest, and hopefully there won't be a delay, but luckily they said that they'll be flexible for a few days. So, but I had to notify so many people. I mean, I booked like 7 Airbnbs, right? And then just the people that come to live in my flat, everyone at work, obviously, everyone I've seen at the weekend. But I've done, I think that everything is done. I hope I didn't forget anything. I'm sitting on packed bags, basically. My flat is ready, the car is ready. Like I literally have, I put all the cat food that I'm taking in the car already. My suitcase is packed and in the wardrobe. Like I'm literally sitting on packed suitcases. But hey, you know, it's all good. Fingers crossed it won't cost me any money in terms of cancellations and stuff. It'll just cost me time.
So here we are, finally on the road, after good 10 days of being sick at home and having to rearrange everything. Being sick was kind of okay, but it did give me a lot of time to think and to overthink. So I've been really dragging my feet to get back into that enthusiasm of the trip. It's really taking me a lot of, I don't know, effort leaving yesterday, because I had to get the flat ready for the subtenants to move in, and then we did our first stretch in the car yesterday. We're now near Nancy in France, and today's Sunday, so we're gonna stay put, spend another night here. I rented a really cute tiny house, which is very messy now. Elfie, she's having the time of her life with this view. Excellent bird watching position, Elfie, huh? Yeah, very tired. And then this is the bathroom where I just came from. We've got a kitchen here. And a really nice shower. So yeah, not bad. Good first start. It was I think this was a minimum stay of 2 nights, which is why I booked it, and just to kind of chill out, recover, ease into it, especially for Elfie. Yes, so nothing's open here. I'm gonna try and find some food though, because I obviously haven't got anything. Seems to be her little nook to chill when we have a break. So we've been on the road for I think 4 days. I've lost track of time, which is a good sign. 3 more legs to go, and 2 of them I think are going to be intense. So I have Biarritz to Salamanca, which is 4.5 hours without breaks, but obviously I will take breaks. But it also means I have to start 10 the latest, because it gets dark so early now. And after Salamanca it's Lisbon, and in Lisbon I'm gonna stay for 3 nights, which is nice. I found a really nice apartment. I'm really intrigued to see it. I always spend like an hour or something with Elfie in the room, and she's always fine. She's always very curious, trying to explore everything. So she's not stressed at all. As soon as she's out of the car, she's fine. There was an Atlantic storm yesterday. Elfie's sitting right behind the camera and is about to... No, sun today so far. I'm meeting some friends here, which is really nice to have some company, and see a bit of Biarritz hopefully today. take everything away that I know she's gonna try and destroy. So yeah, whenever we get in, I just check where's potential for damage, and I take it off, because she totally jumped into that cupboard there, this one there. So just putting everything back before we leave. We have made it to Lisbon. We've been here one night already, and we've got another 3, which is nice. I'm starting to work again today, so yes, it's just better to take that time and not stress with driving. Just gonna try to enjoy Lisbon a little bit as well, and then we're off to our final destination. That's it, and then we've done it. It's crazy. Yeah, that's it. We're here. We're here. It's amazing. It still has to sink in that we did this, but we did.